I normally talk through what I'm doing when I'm playing anyway, so it's easy to listen to me play and you know what I'm doing, because I'm going to tell you what I've got and I'm going to tell you my plan. And so I think it's easy enough for someone who knows the game to follow on with what we're actually doing. So cockroach for sure, because, you know, La Cucaracha onto the geck. It's definitely my favorite power play. And we can summon the direwolf, so let's go with the direwolf this time. This might be a fairly decent start. We got a merge right here. Gonna stick that on the geck. Like an audiobook. I mean, that's alright. That's what we're going for. So, nice and easy to follow along and listen. I try to talk clearly so people can understand what I'm saying as well. So, I think the game sound isn't too loud that you can't hear me over it. So, yeah, easy enough. You can follow along just in the background. So, geck is now supercharged. We can get our direwolf out this turn. And we get our geck back, which is amazing, by the way. Boom, 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 direwolf. It's going down here. And we can replay our geck. There we go. 5 damage, turn 1. Our geck comes back to our hand. When the pronghorn attacks it, we now have the tadpole, play our geck back down. And deals 1, kills the annoying mole. And then we deal 5 damage this turn and we win. So we're going to pump up. I think we're going to just pump up our geck. Our geck is probably the best choice. We got a merge coming up, but we don't have a card we want to get rid of. So we're going to grab a card here. I'd like to see what I get. And then we're going to merge it onto our rabbit, I think. What does the geck actually do? I never choose him to add to my deck. Well, the geck doesn't cost anything to summon. Right? That's what the geck does. It doesn't cost anything to summon. So you draw from your main deck. Fair enough, you might need a card that's going to deal damage that turn. But it doesn't cost anything to summon, so you can place it down. It's got 1/1. So it's not terrible. But I like to put a cockroach on it. Because the cockroach, when the cockroach dies, it comes back to your hand. So we now have a card that we can summon for free that will come back to our hand when we tribute it, you see? So then we can play it again. So if we pump up the stats of the geck, we can play the geck, comes back to my hand for a new card, and then we can play the geck again. So we can keep blocking cards that are going to do damage, while also pumping up its attack power so it then kills them back. And then when it dies, it comes back to our hand, we move it somewhere else. It's very, very good. Yeah, exactly. So you can't upgrade the squirrel to a point where the squirrels can do anything extra, but you can upgrade the geck, you see. So you get like the cockroach, or you get like something like the rabbit, or you get like the mouse, the field mouse effect, where it duplicates itself when you summon it, so that you can just keep adding them back to your hand and then playing more of them to help you summon better. So it's a very good card to help you summon with, because you can add other things to it, you see. So I could add it to the rabbit as well. We start with a rabbit, could put the cockroach on the rabbit, and then the rabbit will also come back to our hand, and it's also free to summon. So this deck starts off with easily summonable cards, so you can pick higher level creatures to go in your deck. So we're going to pick the direwolf here. And we're going to add I realise now that we actually doesn't really help us all that much taking the direwolf pup. I was supposed to get a thing, but then I forgot what we were actually doing at that point. It's fine. It's gonna go on the tadpole. Tadpole's not really something we care about, to be honest with you. We don't want to go for this merge. We want to go for this fireplace at the least. But basically we draw 4 cards. We should always be 1 turn away from getting direwolf out, no matter what. So if we draw direwolf, we can always summon it. If we don't draw direwolf, next turn it'll be in our hand and we can always summon it. So try to keep our deck size down. Do you start a new one? Do you have anything to do tomorrow? We can get our direwolf out this turn. We'll put it in front of the wolf pup that's going to come out. Just to make sure that we kill it next turn. Don't want to give it any chance to turn into a direwolf now, do we? If you got nothing left to do tomorrow. Work but not till 6 PM? Now stay up a little bit longer if you want. Yeah, no problem with that, mate. You haven't got anything important to do tomorrow other than work, but that's way later in the day from what you say, so you should be alright. Now if you need some sleep though, go to sleep, man. Don't break your pattern. Don't break your pattern. If you've got a pattern that you're in, don't break it. You'll be worse off in the long run. Now this beehive, we could summon the shark again. Still with this. I like the beehive because of the endless bees you can do. I'm going to take the pronghorn. Alright, dude. Thanks for stopping by and have a good day, man. Yeah, I'm going to go to the fireplace. We're going to try up our geck game to maximum. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And if you do watch any of the YouTube videos, let us know what you think. We've been trying to put more effort into them recently, so, you know, trying to do our best with it. Trying to improve. Oh yeah, you're Australian? There's so many Australians that, like, hang about and watch on stream. It's pretty cool. Right. What I don't want to do is... Right, we're going to put our pronghorn here. It's going to move to here. It'll block the 1 damage, then it'll kill the wolf next turn. Right? So that's basically what we're going to look for. So... But I feel like we need... There's one more card left in our deck. No, we got the tadpole and we've got the geck. But if we get the geck out next turn, then we're laughing for the direwolf. We could use our squirrel. Right? And the pronghorn and the geck. I'm not sure if I want to kill the pronghorn off, but I want to do some damage. This turn. Could have just grabbed the squirrel and put the direwolf down. We would have won next turn anyway. If I can get away with not using it. Is this the geck? Nice, it is the geck. Okay, we can use the geck to do some extra damage. Put it in front of the wolf. So he'll block the damage and he'll come back to my hand anyway. It's going to really help us out a lot. Last card from our deck will be Gack Slime Noise. I think we want to... We can wait it out. I mean, we're not gonna lose this turn. Gonna block 1 damage. We can kill the wolf. Or we can kill the porcupine this turn. With our geck and pronghorn combination. Then the wolf will deal 3 damage and move in front. The pronghorn's blocked in the corner, blocks the other wolf. We can then replace the geck and get our dual... what's his face down? Our direwolf, that's the one. So Aqua, Tadpole, Direwolf, down here, and Geck back in front of the Wolf Cub to finish off. Right, we've killed everything on the opposing side of the field. He's got no more cards left. It's just a matter of time. Realistically, the 1 turn. It was just the 1 turn wait to get a finish on that one. Okay, let's go for mystery cards. Try grab a decent ability. I kind of like the Wolverine for our Direwolf, to be honest with you. So let's grab the Wolverine. We can merge it onto the Direwolf if we've got one coming up. I want to take the fireplace, try to get some attack power on my Geck now. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Attack power. Let's throw the Geck in. It's now on 2-3. 2/3 geck, which can jump back to my hand when he dies, or gets tributed. So endless summoning of a 2/3 monster is now like seriously good. Pack rat, nice, so cute. Boop boop boop. I like to boop his nose because if we don't boop his nose, we always automatically lose right after we boop. If we don't boop his nose, if we're neglectful to the pack rat, the game doesn't like you and instantly kills you in the following fight. So if you want some luck for the next fight, always boop, always boop the pack rat on the nose. He appreciates it, and he will like you for it. Okay, so we need to make sure that we get some damage. So we're gonna place the pack rat down. It's gonna give us a new item. Some bone coins. Okay, we have no real way of actually using bone coins this playthrough just yet. I placed him where he is so that the coyote will step in front of him and we can kill the coyote, right? We're gonna try build our hand up now. The wolf cub will hit the boulder and then move in front of me. Next turn he'll turn into a wolf, but you know, he's gonna actually be dead by then as well, so we can actually summon the Wolverine, but we want to try win with as few cards as possible. Let's keep drawing from our deck. We got our geck, which when it turns into a nugget will actually come back to our hand, so that's going to benefit us a lot. It's now going to block damage and deal damage, so we can let the wolf kill it. We can actually let this wolf kill it. We do 2 damage with the pack rat, do 2 damage this turn. We actually win next turn with only the pack rat on the field. This is actually exactly what we want. We've got 2 cards in our hand we can summon. We'll get our geck back when he becomes a rock. There we go. The mule will move, and then we grab our last card from our deck, which is our direwolf. We end our turn. Pack rat deals 2 damage. Prospector will turn everyone into nuggets. As few cards on the field as possible. But he doesn't do the transition gold nugget transformation with the grizzlies. What do you mean? He doesn't turn the grizzly into a nugget? Is that what you're saying? I've never encountered that, by the way. That's actually true. What, with this? I'm sure he turns everything into a nugget. Like, no matter what. I haven't seen him not do it. It's all bar the last one. It's every skull but the last one. We haven't unlocked the last skull yet. There are a total of 15 challenge skulls. Have you unlocked all of them? No, not the last one. This is all but the last one. Is there 15? I thought there was only 12. No, 14. There's an even number of skulls, right? So there's an extra skull after the one that we're going to unlock next, which looks like it's going to be the last one. Right, anyway, we can play our geck. We can't get our direwolf to the field because of the nuggets, but what we want to do is let's play our geck here. Bop! Get him! There we go. Right. Now, we play... Oh, yeah, okay. Draw a squirrel. Aqua squirrel! Now, we get our direwolf out. Boom, boom, boom. Put our geck back in front of the pack mule to keep the doggo where he is now. There we go. We've killed everything he's got. Can actually... Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I can only draw squirrels. Just give me a squirrel. Oh, I didn't realize that this guy doesn't actually require me to use a squirrel. There we go. I just want to, like, actually use the Wolverine properly. That's fine. We haven't unlocked all of them yet, so, like, not really much I can do about that right now. I need to actually win one more time to unlock the last one. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Don't mind showing that at all. Direwolf has 5 defense. Could put the mole on the direwolf. I want to put the Wolverine on the direwolf. To be honest with you, I want to take another tadpole. What's the worst that can happen? We got duplicates for the merger if we end up having to go past the merger. Right, we could go for this, but I think we've got a decent totem bottom, right? If I remember right. It's been a while. I go for the totem. It's gonna offer us another tadpole. Do I really want another tadpole? I don't think I do. I don't want another tadpole. We can make a lot of bones. We can summon the rattler. I need cards with abilities that can actually... It's a strong card. It's not a terrible card. Reshuffle it. What? If I quit here, I can reshuffle this. I mean, that's not really the type of play I want to do. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to manipulate this into giving me what I want. I'm gonna just stick with what it comes up with. Alright, we want to sacrifice this tadpole. Don't want it at all, so it's gonna override. I'm gonna keep this because we have a dupe. I'd rather have a dupe. What are we actually gonna sacrifice right now then? Pronghorn. I want to keep the one dupe, but I want to keep my deck size down, so get rid of the pronghorn now. I go back to main menu now. I can go back now and it doesn't shuffle this now, is it? You say only from the first square does it reshuffle this. I'm gonna keep all these in the order I want them. Oh, we got a fireplace coming up. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be fine, I think. Do we go to the fireplace side? Okay. I go here, right? Start screen. I've never actually quit. It shows you that I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 tiles active at the moment. And then I could just continue my run here, right? So you wanted to go to unlocks, challenges. Yeah. Oh, there's an extra one. No, we're on this one now. And there's that one, look. There's only 14. There's not 15 here. See, it's 7 and 7. That's why I said there's not an odd number of challenges. It's up to you, though. It shows up after we unlock the next one. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was asking. Okay, no worries. No worries. I wasn't trying to, like, doubt you. It's just from what I've seen, there are only 14. Okay, right. They dive underwater, so we can't actually kill them. Oh, we got our geck. We got our direwolf. We can summon the hound and get a geck back out. That's 4 damage turn 1. But that does stop us from getting our direwolf next turn. I feel like getting the direwolf is probably our best bet. So let's block some damage. Oh, if we put the doggo out... Oh no, we can't. We can only block the damage. Yeah, we're better off getting our direwolf out next turn. Right, we can block 2. And get 1. Okay, we get our direwolf out this turn and we win. With the geck and the direwolf. Right, okay, 6 damage. Before the third ant comes out and the whole thing goes insane, we've won. It's nice. I don't mind going here actually for a good card. Go in here for increasing the damage on my geck, hopefully. Insects are usually pretty solid. Random choice to go for, to be honest with you. Okay, it's defense capabilities. We have something that's worth putting down that will actually defend us well. The rabbit. I feel like the rabbit. I don't want to lose the rabbit, realistically. We could have used that to burn away a card, but I kind of don't want to lose the rabbit. We're going to put the pack rat on the rabbit, and we're good for... Right, we've got our geck. Got our dire wolf again. They have a frog and a rattlesnake. So if I just wait a turn, place our geck down so we can block some damage. If we wait a turn then, we can play the dire wolf again, and we get a 1-turn win again, right? So they only do 1 damage this time. And we draw a squirrel. We were getting too lucky with getting our geck. Oh, we can't win this turn because they're going to jump in front of everyone. I want my dire wolf. I would like my dire wolf to kill the adder, but it can't. Dire wolf's going to attack here. It's going to get 2 damage. Puts us ahead. I'm going to put the geck here, which kills the bullfrog. Then the adder comes down, kills the geck. It goes back to my hand anyway. And we can get the bloodhound out next turn to go in front of the coyote that's coming in on the one side. There we go. Geck's in. 2 damage. Grab a squirrel. Put this down. We'll put the bloodhound anywhere, really. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to kill everything off. And do damage up to the remaining 1 health. Rattler comes in. Kills our doggo, which is fine. We can draw from our deck. A Wolverine. Perfect. That's actually really fun. Okay, boom. Dead. Nice. Does some extra damage. We can progress. Okay, right. Do we want to win a card here? It'll give us a really strong card. The type of card we get is random, but the bonuses we could get on the card could be pretty insane. What I want to do is have sigils. Everything in my deck has at least 1 sigil, which means every single card we pull is going to go towards the total. That's 4 sigils, 1 sigil, and 1 sigil. There we go, we've passed. Need something that's insane. This raccoon. No, this mouse. This mouse is amazing, right? Duplicates itself and gives you bees when it gets attacked. So anything that's going to help us summon. And we can summon something with 2 value at the start. Okay, so we want to put the Wolverine onto our dire wolf, I believe. Or put the pack rat onto our rabbit. They're the 2 options we got. So we're going to go for the merge. And then we're going to get a duplicator head. So we can duplicate our geck, which is obviously the most likely outcome that we're going to search for. We haven't actually drawn the rabbit for a long time, but I'm hoping now we've put a sigil on it, it starts showing up. We've got 2 items already, but one of them is a piggy bank, so we can use that whenever to allow us to drop our rabbit back down. We got our geck, we got our field mice. So that's pretty decent. We got our dire wolf. They have reflect damage mantis bees. That's actually pretty good because I can attack them with my field mouse and get bees just for attacking. And the mantis is going to attack twice. The bee is going to ignore me. So I feel like if I put my field mouse down... Sorry, I realise. I meant to put my field mouse over here to block the mantis on the one side. We can replay our geck here in the middle to block all the damage from the other side. Except for the bee, right? Except for the bee. Oh, it moved. I forgot it's got the move sigil. Oh, it's fine. It's going to attack the mantis and give me a bee anyway. Let's grab a squirrel. Put the squirrel down. We can use the geck now. Put the mouse in front of the bee, because these are going to attack and then gain a bee in my hand now for taking reflect damage. But they're going to kill both of those. There's a bee. And bang, bang. There's a bee. Double bees. Now we can literally summon anything from our deck that could possibly come out now. Take 2 damage because the geck increases damage of things in front of it. We got a tadpole. It's not really what I could cancel that. Might as well play my bee. And keep one of my mice alive, right? Yeah, might as well keep one of my mice alive. Geck comes out. We want to kill the whole row. So we're going to do damage here and get a bee out of this. It's then going to damage me back, which is fine. I can survive it. It's all good. We're going to block from the mantis, the second damage, and place another bee for some more damage towards the boss. That's actually 5 damage. We win. Wasn't really looking at how much damage we needed. Our direwolf goes another attack, and we get an extra 2 damage overspill from that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's move up. We have corpse maggots. Amazing. Can add it to our assault doggo or wolverine, or our direwolf hasn't got anything on it yet. Interesting. So corpse maggots it is. The grizzly bear could be pretty cool, but here we go. We're gonna dupe. Oh wait, we got 2 tadpoles, right? We kept them for this purpose. We kept our 2 tadpoles for this purpose. We're gonna duplicate our geck. Hopefully it doesn't change the sigil. It can do anything it wants but change the sigil. It changed the sigil. We've got to use this. Got to use this geck now, to be honest with you. That second geck is useless. It's not as good as the one we got. We're gonna have to summon it in places where it can't make any barriers as well. We want to merge our 2 tadpoles. Don't really care much for the tadpole. If I can get rid of it, I will. But it's there so that we didn't have to get rid of anything else that we didn't want to lose. So we managed to duplicate our geck. It's changed the sigil, sadly. I'd rather it have changed... It could have changed any of its attack or defense in any direction it wanted to, but as long as it didn't change the sigil, it was going to be like really, really cool and helpful. But now it isn't. It also summons these barriers that are not very helpful against birds. So the problem I have now is that I actually don't want to summon it. Because I don't want these barriers out. That barrier sigil is a debuff. Yeah, I know. I don't want it. We can get our Wolverine out. Turn 1 though, because we got this. Let's grab our Wolverine and play him there. Now we can place our geck here in the corner, which is fine. There we go. So we do 3 damage. He's going to do 1. We're going to grab a squirrel. And we're going to place it in front of his new card. And then we're going to end our turn. We do 3 damage. He's going to deal 2 damage back. He's going to push his card out of the way. And we've blocked him. I wish I could look at how much damage I actually have. Alright, we're not going to win this turn. We got the corpse maggots out now. What we want to do is keep these 2 cards here. So we're going to try our best to keep getting him to push his cards back up out of the way. We can deal with having the 1 kingfisher. There's not much we can do about it. It's gonna move back. We're gonna put a squirrel now here to get rid of this card when it comes out. Unless we do 3 damage and win, that's fine. Okay, so we have 3 buckets. It's not really our preferred. It's not really our preferred amount of buckets, but we got our direwolf, so there we go. Boom, done. Dealt with. Just end our turn twice now. Draw a squirrel. Go. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I would have taken any I would have taken any sigil other than the double barrier sigil for that geck, to be honest with you. Anything other than the one we got would have been good. I like the cuckoo. Cuckoo's actually pretty fun. If we can get the right card, we can make a really strong card with the cuckoo. So let's go have a look at where we are now. Okay, we can get a strong card here, or we can find a sigil that we want to merge onto something else. There's a merge up here, but we'll keep going until we get close by to work out what we actually want to do there. I want to merge this card onto the dire wolf, so I don't actually have to summon him anymore. I can just let something die, like the geck. The geck's a good defense card anyway, so we can let the geck die, or like we can even put a barrier down with this guy if the barrier's gonna die, and it'll summon our dire wolf in its place then. So that's gonna be a decent combo. It's better once we can merge this with the corpse maggot, you see. So we've got a potential merge target already, so we'll see what we got. I think this is a backpack again. It looks a bit like a backpack, so I think that's definitely a no. This could be a yes though over here, so I think we're going to go for a strong card, because we could purposely lose this and not gain an extra card for our deck, right? 5 bones, 3 sigils. As we've already said, we've got nothing in our deck that means we failed this one. But we do have 9 cards. 11 cards, sorry. It's going to start getting tough to summon stuff soon, if we don't start getting our card counts down. But we can summon this for free, this for free, this for free, this for free. I mean, we're not short on cards to summon for free. Let's see what it offers us. We need something that's going to allow us to summon. Oh, we got like way too many sigils coming out. But this corpse maggot's actually pretty good. It duplicates itself in my hand immediately. I'll take the corpse maggot. It's not terrible. It can actually be merged to the mycologist onto the other corpse maggots for now. Ooh, you know what? We could take the bones, but I think the squirrel's probably our best bet. Squirrel's a good shout. I feel like we're going to go here to merge something out. Okay, they've got the ability to increase their damage if they kill something. Got our 2 corpse maggots out. We're going to block the moose buck with the cuckoo. This is why the cuckoo's pretty strong. There we go, broken egg. Moose buck dealt with. Let's go. I got some time to draw some cards from my deck. I can always grab a squirrel if need be. There's the dire wolf. So I think next turn we can grab something decent. Corpse maggots came down. We're going to leave this now because this will kill this. We're fine with that. So that's okay. Bang, that's gone. We can draw another squirrel. Now we can get our dire wolf in. We're going to place it in front of the mole man so that we don't move it away from the other card, right? So dire wolf is now coming in. It's not going to kill the mole man in one go, but we could drop the corpse maggot behind this mole, and it'll actually duplicate itself into my hand, which will give us 5 and 1, right? So we won't be able to summon the next one, so I don't think it's really worth worrying too much about right now. I feel like we got this anyway, no matter what happens, right? There's our geck. Perfect. Perfect, geck boy. He's going to move the mole man away. We're going to double tack there. It's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, there's the double attack that way. It's fine. That's fine. He blocks the damage. Either way his job works. We draw from our deck a flying ant. Play the geck here. It's to swap this for the flying ant. It makes a real difference, to be honest with you. There's no point. There's no need for it. We got all the damage we need on the table to win this turn. And we blocked them from dealing any damage to us for the whole fight. That's not bad. It's working out okay. This deck isn't working out too bad at all, to be honest with you. Direwolf Pup is fun, but Mealworm for sure. It's a free summon. Our basic star hand should have 2 cards that can be summoned for free to start off with. I want the Corpse Maggots to go onto my Direwolf now. That summons for free now. There we go. Summons for free. Pretty nice card. If we can get to a Fireplace to upgrade it with some extra damage. Right, insta-kill. They're going to insta-kill everyone now, this time round. Block the Moose Buck with the Cuckoo. We can play the Rabbit, we can play the Geck, we can play the Squirrel. I feel like we could play a Geck to get a barrier down, right? But I want to play the Cuckoo first to go into this corner and play the Geck here. And then hopefully, we normally upgrade this Cuckoo with damage, because then if it drops a Raven down, we can either even out the 2 for 2, right? Or we can upgrade the Cuckoo to 3 damage, and then we're actually doing more damage than the Raven it drops. But we haven't actually got to an upgrade spot just yet. Let's summon the Rabbit, grab an item, some scissors. That's pretty sweet, actually. So if all goes wrong, which it doesn't, we're perfectly fine. Okay, let's summon the Geck for extra damage. We have a Dam that will increase someone's attack power. We got the Mole here in the corner, so it's not massively a big problem. There's our Corpse Maggots. That's going to help out as well. The one that dupes itself, so that's good. We have an Elk Fawn here in the corner. It's going to move in front of the Dam, gain damage, which is going to kill the Dam and summon our Corpse Maggots. So what we're going to do is draw another card, Wolverine. We haven't lost enough cards to summon the Wolverine yet. So, here we go. Kill. Elk kills our Dam. We get our Corpse Maggots out. We duplicate the Corpse Maggots. We draw from our deck again. Draw from our deck again? I feel we can draw from our deck again. A Flying Ant. We can swap out this Corpse Maggot. Actually, we're fine with this Corpse Maggot being here. It actually gives us more in the long run. Our Geck actually kills this Mole Man this turn and gets replaced with a Mole. I think we're doing alright, actually. The 2 damage makes us win, so that's fine. That's fine. We weren't really looking at how much damage we had done. We want to do another merge. We do get 2 cards out of it. I don't want to go to the backpack to get another. I'd get this card, then I get a pack rat, then I get another card. Won't actually lose a card here. So, like, I'm less cards on this side than I am on the other. The Warren, we just pulled a Warren, perfect. It's gonna help us summon stuff, depending on what we draw. We could put we're gonna put Wolverine on the Bloodhound. That makes him stronger. The Wolverine's not very easy to summon if we draw it. So now it's gone. And that's what we wanted. Okay, we got the bull that's going to attack twice. We definitely need to block that. Got the Warren. When it comes down, we're going to have to block it, take some damage, and then we're going to cut it with the scissors, right? That's our only way of getting through this. I feel if we play our Squirrel and then the Warren, we get a Rabbit. We could play the Bloodhound in front of the Rabbit there, which then will kill the bull on the following turn. Actually, no, it should be fine, right? When all 3 of these move forward, he should just stay where he is, right? Unless we block him with a rabbit. Gonna block the bull initially with one of the rabbits. Oh no, we can't. We're gonna have to use everything, right? That's fine. I feel like we summon the Warren over here. Place the rabbit down in front of the bull. The bull attacks, and then we summon the squirrel next turn and place the bloodhound in front of the bull to kill it. And that's our best play for this turn, I believe. So squirrel into the Warren. Play our rabbit here. We actually got a jump direwolf anyway, so that's going to benefit us massively in the long run. There we go, perfect. Gonna grab
This is fine.
Grab a
I'm
squirrel.
okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Kill the bull now. And we've pretty much got this now in the bag. There we go. Okay, cool. It's a good job the direwolf could survive the hit from the bull though, right? Let's just grab some squirrels. We win anyway. We've already like decimated his entire side of the field with the rabbit. The rabbit turned into a wild monster that just demolished everything. Okay, this actually isn't going too bad. Kind of like the Raven Egg. Out of those two, I don't really want high-level monsters anymore. We can get rid of a card from our deck now as well. Here we go again. I mean, like, the geck wasn't massively helpful. Let's get rid of the flying ant. Flying ant isn't really helping us in this run. Fireplace. Still haven't killed the people here. So this is actually going to be where we upgrade our geck to be at its best. Nah, actually, you know what? We did say we need to even out the cuckoo in case it makes a raven, right? So let's do that. Let's be smart. Let's be smart about it. Okay, right. The trapper. Got 2 bones to start the fight. Still have our scissors. We could just chop one of the traps up, like right now. But we got our field mouse, which is perfect. We got our tadpole and our squirrel. So we get our field mouse out, which duplicates itself and becomes a trap. Makes bees. It's gonna really like... It's gonna hit this strange frog and take damage. We're gonna get a bee instantly from it, right? Then this frog is gonna come down and do 2 damage, which is fine. We've got 2... We can actually... You know what? We can use the mealworm to increase this field mouse's defense to allow it to kill the trap. But I want to place it over here actually now. It's going to kill a move. It's going to block the damage here. It's actually really, really OP. It's really, really strong. I want to get rid of this tadpole because it's got the increased damage on it. So we're going to use that as a tribute. And the mealworm to increase this field mouse. And since the field mouse moves, we're going to place it here. We're going to get a bee. It's going to move. It's going to block the damage here. We're going to get a bee. It's going to kill this one. Then it's going to move. It's going to block the damage here. Get a bee. And then it's going to kill itself on the last one, which is going to be great. So that's it. Let's end our turn. We get a bee. It's going to change position. This one's going to come down. It's going to block the damage, gain a bee. And we take 1. Then we draw from our deck because we got more than enough cards. A bloodhound now. What we want to do now is go back behind the field mouse, place some bees down to activate these traps and get our pelts in, right? So we get our pelt from that one. We killed that one. Turns into a trap. It moves over. We take damage. It's gone. We got bees. Got bees for days now. And we gained our rabbit. That's fine. Don't want to use the rabbit yet. Could pull our tooth and then use the rabbit. See what we get. I think keeping the scissors is a good bet, to be honest with you. But I don't really want to play the rabbit just yet. What I want to do now is replace our dead mouse with another mouse, right? So we're going to use our squirrel and one of our trusty bees. Going to swap them out for our field mouse. Just going to kill this, take 1 damage, give us another bee. It's then going to move over, it's going to kill this trap. Then what we got to do is wait for... we could use our bee. Use a bee to hit this trap here. But that brings down that guy. You know what? We could just ignore this one entirely. And we just put the bloodhound out on the right. But I'm going to wait another turn before I do this. So kill this. Now what we need to do is just keep drawing from our deck so that we get all the cards we want, right? This field mouse is going to kill itself. And we're going to get another bee out of it. And then we can place the bloodhound down in front of the raven, which will then eventually kill that and gain extra damage, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just do it a bit slower so that we can actually control the next... I should have looked at my damage because we're nearly dead now. That's troublesome. So we're gonna pull our tooth just in case. I don't think we need to worry too much, to be honest with you. We're gonna play the rabbit now. And we got our tooth back. We got our tooth pulling device back. That's good. We got the bloodhound. It's gonna go here. It's gonna kill this thing in 2 turns. We're not gonna take... I can place a bee on the left, which keeps us alive from the raven until the raven's dead. So I think that's what we're going to do. Kind of have to do it. Right, so we're going to do 1 damage here. He's going to do 2 damage to me. So we go back up to 3, back down to 1. This thing kills this thing next turn. As long as it doesn't play anything here or here in advance, we should be starting to get back on top of it then. Okay, it placed the adder, but we kill the adder with our attack anyway, so we're fine. We want to scoop this bee, so we're going to play the warren. We can block off this area here. So we scooped our bee. We're going to kill the raven and the adder now. I don't think he's got any more cards he can bring out onto the field. I think he's done, so that's everything there done. Okay, draw from our deck. He's got no more cards, so we're fine. Send our turn, 1 damage. Well, he's got another adder, but we got another corpse maggots because it duplicates itself. And we got our geck now as well. There we go, geck. Over here in the corner. Boop boop. 3 damage now. Adder kills the corpse maggots, summons a corpse maggot. Draw from our deck. We got our direwolf now. Sorted. Direwolf jumps to the field when the corpse maggots kills itself on the other one. We can play our raven egg. And we can start getting rid of our bees now. We want another pelt. Oh, we want another pelt, yeah. What we got? Could sacrifice our cuckoo. We get all our pelts in, but we get all our damage in this turn as well, right? Yeah, we got 2 damage coming here, and we got 4 damage coming here. So that's definitely more than enough. We can get our 2 pelts to guarantee our victory. It's not necessary, to be honest with you, but... Oh, our egg didn't evolve. Okay. I was expecting our egg would evolve, but we got 4 damage anyway. It's going to win it for us. Our egg's going to evolve. And we're going to take the first 4 cards from the front. We got 1 more pelt. Take an evolving grizzly bear. This is a duplicate of my actual card. How cheeky. How dare you? How dare you have a duplicate of my card? That's my card. From the last game. Not from this game. Got our geck back. Can't quite summon... We can summon the bat for free, we got plenty of coins. We can summon the rattler for free, we got plenty of coins. That's actually fine. Like, we can just play our geck. We'll play the other geck now to get rid of it because, you know, let's go that. But we want extra damage. Well, as much damage as possible. There we go. Let's go. Bang! Okay, so we try to play it so that we got enough pelts to remove his front row of cards. That's what we try to aim for. We'll slow it down or we'll speed it up based on how much we can manipulate. If you've got a card which will attack multiple sides, like the Mantis God, you can actually place 2 squirrels down either side of him and kill the traps, and then they'll snap and kill the squirrels, giving you all the pelts you need. So yeah, the Mantis God can be pretty good again, you what you want out of that. So we're going to take the adder for the insta-kill bonus. So we're going to hopefully transfer onto something else. I feel like we're probably on the final boss again. We're on the final boss again? Yes, we are. Okay, let's do a merge. Let's merge. We can't actually merge the adder onto anything because it's actually... Everything else is flying. It makes no difference. But we want to get rid of it out of our deck anyway. So we're going to go for the merge. Just to get rid of it. Like, everything else is pointless. We don't have any pelts for the trader. And we don't have any space for the knife. We don't have any... We've got the base, which is the sigil for the cockroach, right? We picked that up at the start. But we didn't get the head for anything, so that's fine. Doesn't really matter. We put adder. Doesn't matter where it goes, to be honest with you. We'll merge it onto our cuckoo for no real reason. Like I said, this gets 1 card out of our deck. Like, we weren't going to summon the adder anyway. Okay, right, the moment of truth, the final boss. We gotta clear this quickly, or we're gonna really struggle. So let's see how this goes. If we built our deck right, and we can pull the right cards on our start hand, then we're laughing. We got a cuckoo and a warren, so we got enough cards to summon when we finally get stuff we want. This Mantis God. Manifesting the win. Let's hope. Right, so we gotta block this Mantis God from coming down. It's a broken egg, we got it. Perfect, okay. Draw. It's our geck. Does 2 damage. We actually win this turn with the 2 damage, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, yes. The geck makes a win. But obviously it doesn't because of the mole man. But we can move the mole man over here. That's going to help us a bit. So we can summon geck. And end our turn. There we go. That's fine. That works fine. Draw from our deck. Mealworm. Oh, come on, game. We need 2 damage directly. If I chop up the mole man, we get 1 damage. But then we let this Mantis God come down, right? He does so much damage next turn that there's like no way we win that. Right? We can block the amalgam, or we can block 1 damage from the Mantis God. No, we can do 1 damage and pull our tooth to win, right? Okay, that's fine. The chop up, mole man, pull our 1 tooth. We take the win here. He's going to scoop the back row. And put some stumps in. Some angry people on the left-hand side. Right, we need to draw field mouse. That's good. Okay, we can work with that. Gonna summon the meal worm. And place the field mouse. Right. We're gonna chop up the corpse maggots to get a rabbit. Let's just place the next field mouse. And we're gonna block some of the damage. He's gonna move here, he's gonna move here. It's gonna block some of the damage. Should have really placed one here and one here so they would both move over. Block both the damage. But we're gonna get one bee at the minimum. And so we're gonna need to draw from our deck. We can block with the bee. Yeah, we can put the bee here, and then the mice will move back over that way when they're done on my next turn. So we can block more damage next turn. That's fine. Go fish. He's not going to steal now though, is he? We're going to put a bee down either way. That's going to help us. So I think we've got to draw a squirrel. Place our bee, place the squirrel. He gets an attack. We need to block the attacks though. Till we draw the squirrel. We're gonna place the bee here. I think that's our best bet, right? So squirrel down. Oh wait, no, if he kills the bee. Nah, the squirrel's just as good as the bee, to be honest with you. We're gonna move, these are both gonna move back over. He's gonna pull the squirrel up, replaces the tree. Still have a bee, draw from our deck. We get two more bees, don't we? So it's fine. The one field mouse can't move, the other one does. He steals that. That goes. Bang bang. Get a bee. Draw from our deck now. Gonna have to get something that we need. A rabbit. That's actually helpful, I guess. Here. Perfect, okay. Need our dire wolf. So let's grab the dire wolf. The geck actually helps us right now. We can kill Tamara. Let's go with the geck. Place the geck down. Place the bee down. Go. Trader? What's the trader gonna do? Tadpole! Well, we can do 3 damage this turn, right? Do 1 damage, he does 2, he does 3. We draw from our deck again. The geck is still fine. I feel like I don't want to waste too many bees. Right? So I feel like we'd be okay. We do 1 damage here. We take 2 damage back. Oh, our bee moves. That really sucks. We got a pelt. I feel like we steal this Kraken now, right? So Kraken doesn't ruin our play, but actually really helps us next turn. That's fine. Got our geck back. Got the Kraken. Got some bees in our hand. And we got our dire wolf. Okay, we could summon the dire wolf. 2 damage here. I'd rather hit the dire wolf here and kill both of these. We can then play the Kraken here with the extra card count in our hand. We'll get our geck back. 1, 2, and geck. Summon. Well, the Kraken's going to be pretty much useless, basically, after right now. So we're going to get rid of our tadpole by summoning it. And we can play our geck, which can go there. And we can play a bee. And then we can play our dire wolf. Play a dire wolf here. Place our geck back down on the side here. And this is a squirrel, right? So we could play our... put a bee back down, be honest with you, to get an extra damage. We've basically won anyway. 4 damage. Yeah, we've won anyway. Let's go. Better be lucky than good. Pray to RNGesus. Hey Dral, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. This is gonna be our second win today. It's gonna be like, you know, amazing. When we actually summoned our dire wolf, or we could have just let it like naturally spawn from our hand. We got the bloodhound now. Could play the bee. Get our bloodhound in. Play the geck back down. Like we literally can't lose now. Even if we don't play anything at all, when the world kills the geck, it'll come back to our hand. We'll just resummon it. So we literally cannot lose now. Like how this goes. I don't want to summon the geck because it actually increases its damage to 2. And I want to actually get more damage in. We can play this next turn after we start drawing cards. Actually, we'll play it when we got more than enough cards in our hand. Let's draw from our deck. The Raven Egg is a good shout. Let's get some extra damage in. We can't lose because of the geck, but we can, like, we can basically lose our monsters faster if we don't. If we play the geck, we lose our damage faster. It's gonna kill this one now anyway, so we might as well put the geck down. Not next turn, but the turn after we'll place. Not this turn, like I said, but the turn after. We'll place this guy down now. So I might as well use my geck. Play this guy. For 6 damage. Replace the geck. Kill the moon. There's nothing else less you can do. Card evolved. Still only does 6 damage though. Has 3 defense now though. And there we go. 9 damage. Nice. Woo! We started on a win and we ended on a win. Oh my god. That's it. Can't believe that we pulled this off. Thanks to everyone for joining us today. We're going to read through our little bit of lore that we get. Last night, I brought the disc with me on a walk around the seawall and was this close to just chucking it out into the water. If I'm right, the Canoffle code is still out there and the machine is incredibly still ready to accept it. Destroy the disc, no one finds the code, and no one can blow up half of Europe, right? But I saw an otter, which made me think of Leshy. Maybe we need the code to disarm the machine. Could that be right? It can't be sure. I went home. And we got 2 new cards. What's this? Pelt Lice. Requires 4 blood sacrifice. Attacks twice. Pelt Lice will strike an opponent's space and empty an extra time when attacking. Obviously, we know what that is. And this one gets the one where it gains strength every time it kills something by attacking. Hodag. What's a Hodag? When Hodag attacks an opposing creature and perishes, this card gains 1 power. Only costs 2 to summon. Has 5 defense. That looks like it's pretty decent. It's basically a normal summonable Wolverine, right? That's basically exactly the same stats as a Wolverine there. Thank you for watching our video. Please drop a like and subscribe for the channel, and check out one of these other videos too. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Have a good one. Bye!